Woo, you caught me filling up waters. So, this week I'm going to build a baby chick brooder. Yeah. Because I talked, don't get me wrong, it wasn't too hard to talk her into it, but I talked to Master Gardener into going ahead, excuse me, and ordering her some new baby chicks. Wasn't that hard to talk her into it, too mad. Because she's wanted some for a while. She just doesn't really want to fool with them. Because when they're babies, you have to, you have to keep them warm, and they're a little bit harder to take care of than just your normal everyday hen. You know what I'm saying? But so she got to order her some. I think we ordered some naked necks. I can't. I'm probably not. No, I'm just not even going to try. The other brand she got, I'm not real sure what they are. I can't remember. And if I tried to say it, I'd probably screw it all up. It's not nothing hard. I just can't remember. And I know I'll get it wrong. But they're basically, excuse me, the only breed that no, they're not the only breed. They're the first breed. The first breed that a woman actually bred. And I don't mean, I don't mean she bred them, but you know what I'm saying. She crossbred 2 other chickens to get this breed of chicken. And she was the first woman to have ever done that. So, the Master Gardener, being a little bit of a feminist, she thought that was pretty cool. So that's what she got. That and some naked necks. She's wanted naked necks for a long time. People are wondering what I'm doing. I'm filling these up. I've got one hand on the hose, one hand on the phone, so I can't flip my screen. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, we built a brooder. And we also, the day we built the brooder, it was 70 degrees outside. Really nice. Really nice. And then we get up this morning, and it's high 30s, low 40s, and we forgot to turn the heater on because we were tired when we got done. We forgot to turn the heater on in the greenhouse, so she went out there this morning. Things were a little bit cold. So we might have lost a couple, I don't know, but they're extras. It'll be fine. I think they'll pull out, but that's the weather in Arkansas. One day it's 70, and then you get up to this morning, no sun in the sky, and it's struggling to get out of the 40s. And that's just how it is. So, and I'm not going to bore you with the whole building the brooder. I'm going to show you a little bit of it and speed through there probably, but just know that the brooder did not go where I wanted it to go, where we wanted it to go. I thought we had it measured out to where it would go in there, no problem, just fine. But I didn't allow for certain things like studs on the wall and different things to get that big sucker in there. So it didn't fit where we wanted it. And so we ended up putting it in the duck house where, I was on the fence about whether or not to have the top hinge open and also have a door in the side. But anyway, so I did both. Long story short, now that it's in the duck house, the roof is too short and the top of the brooder won't open. So I'm going to have to lower the legs to make it work. It's not a big deal. It'll be fine. If we even want to lower it, I don't know. I really just don't know. We're still a ways off because the little chickadees are in the, they're going to be coming in the mail. It's going to be a little while. It was one of those things to where we were excited and probably rushed it a little bit, but hey, it's all right. It's done, and it will do what it's supposed to do. Warts and all. So hey, we're going to get on with the video because I'm afraid it's going to be pretty long. I don't know. I haven't got to edit it, but I know I just kind of let the camera roll, while I was trying to act like I was a carpenter. So I'll probably cut some of that out. But hey, you guys stick around. Thanks for coming by Little Nuts Farm. Bye-bye. Got a couple different ones that bloomed this time. Real pretty orange ones. And of course the rhubarb. And we got some peas coming up. If you're wondering why there's cardboard everywhere, we're trying to kill this knotweed that's growing up everywhere. Of course our peas are looking good. Yeah, the peas are looking good. And like I said, we're just trying to kill the weeds. And as the master gardener says, if you hoe it out, it just scatters it. What was the temperature in here last night?
40 when I got up this morning. It was daylight.
40?
Yep. In here.
In the greenhouse?
Yeah.
Well, the only one that looks, like I said, that right there looks a little bit.
Yeah. Basil's touchy and all the eggplants. Stuff like that is why I bought them fertilized this time. To see if... I'm just going to stick to bottom watering and bottom fertilizing for now. To see if that's... Because a bunch in the house got...
Yellow.
Burnt. So I think it's... I think that's the issue with that fish fertilizer. So I'm using this, even though it's not organic. I'm using 1 teaspoon for a gallon of water, and I'm going to do it every 5 to 8 days.
You think they were just too small for fish emulsion, or we used too much?
I think I used too much. I didn't measure it. So I'm just going to go by what the rustic gardener does. I trust him. See if that'll... But yeah, I think some of that is a nutrient thing, and some of that is like the crispy edges is just I burned them. So see if I can't be a little more careful. But that's fixing to bloom.
Sure is.
And all you do when you bottom water is you check the top.
See if it wicks up through the...
Yeah, the top will start to get damp.
You got holes in those cups, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Yeah, I have to check them though, because some of them don't have great holes. See, that's wet on top now. And you can feel from the weight of it that it's watered. But that's what they do when they get cold. They curl up like this. And see if I can. And I don't need them.
They're extras is what you're saying?
Yeah, they're extras. But, you know, I can give them to somebody that might need them. I've noticed when you bottom water too that water has to be a certain depth in there for them to take it up. I'm just trying to make room. And I'll empty a tray. I need some more of the black trays, but all of mine leak. Right now.
I don't believe the peppers are as yellow as they were the other day, though. I think they're greening up.
Some of them are looking,
Yeah, that one looks a little weak.
yeah, pretty bad. But yeah, I think,
Like these right here look like they're greening back out.
yeah, hopefully fertilizing yesterday will give them whatever they needed, but the cold isn't helping.
Arkansas weather. 71 day, down in the 30s the next day.
That's a Medusa. And the parent is always a healthy, good producing plant. You just take them out as they get, as the top gets wet like that. And we'll see if I don't think I'll have to do it every day. Whereas when you top water, you gotta do it every day. Yeah, that looks pretty rough. Another pairing. They're always the prettiest. You probably got disturbed. Yep. BHN, pretty good looking plant. Compared to that other one over there, planted the same day. You're looking for see how dry the top of that looks?
Yeah.
You want it to be nice and dark. I'm not sure why it's taking longer to get in there. That one's almost ready. Takes longer to do it, but it should keep your plants healthier. I didn't even have to bottom water any of that. I think you top watered though, so it was hard to.
Yeah, I top watered everything yesterday.
It was hard to tell. I just lifted them, and they felt okay. today's highs, but we might have to leave it.
I thought it was going to get high 50s and into the 60s, but it sure ain't climbing there. But there ain't no sun out today neither.
No. We might have to leave the heater on all day, which is fine. It's got a thermostat. It's 42 right now. 57, so the heater will stay on. If it gets above 68, it'll shut off.
All right.
There's a whole bunch of them. Starting to get there. That's a Yaki. Powerhouse of a tomato, and this is new Fantastico container tomato. Is he in there?
No, he's on the porch.
When you fertilize, you can just mix your fertilizer up in a gallon jug and pour it.
Into the pan, let it soak up.
Yeah, do it the same way as you're doing watering. And then you don't do what I done and burn the leaves. But we'll just, when we go to plant, we'll pick the best of the best to plant. The ones with the best stem. Like this Medusa's got a decent stem considering I can't run a fan in here much. That's a pretty good stem. Some of them are a little more spindly than others. And they'll blow over and snap the first big wind. Yeah, the difference in those two.
Yeah.
Not a huge difference, but you know, if you can't plant them all, then you know which ones to weed. We'll plant all the peppers doubled up, 2 to a hole. Let's see if I can't do all these. That one's pretty full. Okay, I'll leave that for a couple of days from now. That's why I said if it calls for any kind of frost or anything, you have to cover it up or it'll die.
Yeah, that hot pink hydrangea is actually trying. I sure wouldn't have thought it was going to make it.
These are gooseberries. If anybody wants gooseberry.
Mother gooseberry or gray gooseberry?
Just gooseberries. Yeah, gooseberries.
There you go. We couldn't put it exactly where we wanted it. Because, well, my carpentry skills. I'm no carpenter. You know what I'm saying? And when I was measuring the width, I didn't allow for the studs, so I couldn't put it in the chicken house. We ended up having to put it in the duck house, and since we couldn't put it in the chicken house, the you know, the old roof here that I've put together won't work because too close to the roof. Now, don't get me wrong, if it starts becoming a problem, and I'm figuring it will, we'll probably just take and lower this. Not a big deal. Just wasn't going to do it right this minute, right now, but we will end up lowering it. Don't want to go too low so the master gardener doesn't have to you know, bend down. Just a little easier with up top. But yeah, there you go. Got a brooder coming for the 15 babies.
The day before.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the heat plate's nice and warm. Wood wall ain't too hot. I actually may have to put another carabiner on there and bring it down because where my hand's at is not real warm, so I might do that. Just put one more carabiner on and lower it down even more. But for now, we'll see how it does.
I was actually thinking too that if we want, we can later on, no hurry, but if we want, we can come down.
Oh, this is a fine height.
We can cut this down and lower it to where the lid will work if we want.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I seen that a while ago. I don't know if something's hitting it or
I don't know.
I'll have to investigate it.
Yeah. I think it's on a piece of wood. It's this end is on a piece of wood, but I don't know why it's making that bow up. I can see why it lifts this.
That's how you fix a bowed board.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, that's how you fix a bowed board. Let it set a while. It'll unbow. That's how we used to make canoes. We used to use rocks and sticks and stuff to make canoes. That's how you get that perfect little bow in a canoe. Use rocks. Hey folks, thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys are happy, healthy, and safe. I hope you are having a great weekend. I hope you enjoyed the video. Did a little, built a little brooder, a big brooder. Had to mess with the plants a little bit this morning. What else did we do? We took Ollie to the vet. I don't think I got any of that on camera this time because we did it before, but we took Ollie to the vet. It was time for his shot. We got put us through the ringer when we went over there this time. He got his shot. He got a rabies shot. Let me back up. He got a rabies shot. He got his allergy shot. He got his tick pills. Tucker got tick pills too, by the way. They did a heartworm test for some reason. I don't know. You know what? It was a little less than $500 when I got out of there. I was not happy. That was ridiculous. I think we had both of them both fixed for almost that same price. It was, anyway, I don't know. That's just the way it goes sometimes. But hey, I'm rambling on. This video is long enough. Look, you guys stay safe. Come back and see us, Little Nuts Farm. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, as my granddaughter would say. And we'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.